What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Pokemon Soul Silver. In the last episode, we made our way from Viridian to Pallet Town, had a look around, and in this episode, it's time for us to head further south. We're going to be taking on a lot of trainers along the way to the renowned Cinnabar Island, which I'm pretty sure we'll make it in this video, but we got quite a few stops along the way. So there are lots and lots of water Pokemon along this route, of course. So Cynthia and Zip are going to have a freaking field day out here, just zapping and leafing, foliaging. What's a good... I don't really know what a good verb for that is. You know what? Screw it. I don't even freaking care. I don't even freaking care. Or leafing them all to death. Yes! That is what she's going to do. Dugong! I've always loved this Pokemon, honestly. Dugong is super cool. He is, like, slightly derpy, that makes him super cute, but also, like, majestic as all heck. So, Dugong is awesome, and yeah, you should just remember that. Now, excuse me while I proceed to zap this Dugong into oblivion. And, wow! That's right, Dugong does have a pretty darn good special defense. Of course, it missed the shockwave, or the takedown, which honestly, I guess I'm okay with that, but I still think it would have been funny if it killed itself with the recoil. I do love Dugong, though. I mean, I can't really think of another game where I could do a playthrough where I ran through with it. I don't really think it's in Gen 4 or 5 or 6. So, I think I kind of missed my opportunity on that one, and I did not mean to go here. That is Cameron, I'm a photographer. We need to get the heck away from him. But yeah. Oh, well. I mean, I love Dugong, but it's okay. I'm not going to miss that too much. I think this right here is actually a bird keeper guy. So, surrounding yourself with bird Pokemon gives you the feeling that someday you might be able to fly too. You just keep dreaming, buddy. In fact, why don't you give it a shot? Go to the nearest cliff, just jump off and flap your wings. I'm sure evolution will kick in. Alright, Farfetch'd. So I'm just going to probably shockwave everything to death here because I'm assuming everything's too low-leveled. Now, granted, I could always get proven wrong, as I have been twice in the last two videos with a Starmie and a Dugong for tanking the shockwaves. Come on, Zip, get it together. Thank you. Alright, Fearow! It doesn't really have those very good defenses. There's no reason it should be able to survive this. Just keep shockwaving, and eventually I'll have to resort to using Thunders, depending on what we come across. But not only do we have to go to Cinnabar Island, but we also need to make a stop at another collection of islands as well, in search of one very specific thing. I know there are other things to be found there, don't get me wrong, but there is one thing that I have been pining for all freaking playthrough that is sitting in those islands, and I just want it so bad. And you probably know what I'm talking about if you know what is in the Seafoam Islands in Johto in this game. But if you don't, let's just say this experience is going to get a whole lot better once I finally get it. Ay. Alright, on to you. Oh, I've caught a trainer instead of a Pokemon. No, you haven't, sir. If your hook is in my mouth, I would not be battling you. I would be punching you in the face. Corsola. Aw, it's so cute. Zip. Overkill. Dang it. Alright, well, I guess you deserved to get that because you missed. Watch it get the stat increase. No, okay. That would have been really funny, though. When that stat increase pops up on Ancient Power or Silver Wind, it gets scary, man. It gets really scary. Like, really, really scary. Yeah. More Corsola? Okay. Corsola's always been adorable. Corsola's one of those Pokemon, though, I'm just like, why did it never get an evolution or even a Mega Evolution? Like, come on. I mean, I think Evolution would be more appropriate, not Mega Evolution. Pokemon that need Mega Evolutions are the freaking fully evolved Pokemon that still have their base stats below 400. That's what those are. Like Delcatty, for instance. Like, my goodness, just get that thing a Mega Evolution already, please. Ay. I think Mega Evolutions are reserved to Pokemon. I should be reserved for Pokemon that are, you know, have prior evolutions, but are fully evolved and are still super weak. While Evolutions should be reserved for standalone Pokemon that are super weak. I mean, like, I don't really know necessarily that Mawile needed a Mega Evolution. I mean, I'm kind of glad it got one, but just another evolution would have been fine, I think, for that. That was basically designed the same anyway. So yeah, that was a fun battle against many Corsola. Coolio. It's a good thing we were using Cynthia, because that would have really hurt for all of them. Gotta say. Okay, now back into the water we go. Honestly, don't think Cinnabar is too far down. This is definitely the shorter route to Cinnabar, is going south from Pallet, as opposed to southwest. Is it southwest? Yeah, southwest from Fuchsia. That is definitely the long way around, must say. All right, Azumarill. Oh, cute. Well, we're definitely gonna want to use a Thunder on this thing. It probably will tank through a Shockwave. I could, of course, miss the Thunder, but that's okay. I just used Defense Curl, which is going to do absolutely nothing for the next Thunder, which is also going to miss, of course. So far we're 1 for 4, Zip, on a 70% accuracy move. Come on, dude. Get it together. I know you were super accurate with it, several episodes ago, but that doesn't give you an excuse to be stupidly inaccurate with it. Thank you. Okay, level 53. Doing good. Doing super good. And I think I'm going to want to switch to Cynthia here because we are not going to have enough chance to use her. Well, actually, that's not entirely true now that I think about it. She's not going to be all that useful for this next gym. Like, not at all. Whoa, what is this guy? Is he okay? Gotta keep going. Okay. She's not going to be all that useful for this next gym, but for the gym following that, Cynthia could be actually quite useful. Quagsire. Well, I should have switched to Cynthia. Gosh frickin' dang it. Alright, better late than never, I suppose. And I guess Zip can get a little more experience out of that, although Cynthia cannot reap the full benefits. Earthquake! Oh no! How much is that going to do? Wow. That was incredibly effective. So I'm just going to get my health back. Thanks. And goodbye, Quagsire. It was nice knowing you, Baldy. Quagsire's so derpy. I love it. Freaking love it. If only it wasn't one of the worst water ground types in all of Pokemon. What a shame. Okay, Octillery. Yeah, we'll keep Cynthia out for this thing. And hopefully one-shot it with our Razor Leaf. Which, by the way, Cynthia, the day you learn Leaf Blade, I am going to be the happiest person in the frickin' world. Which she will at some point in this playthrough, don't you worry. Every single Pokemon on our team will have their best possible moves. I mean, aside from the ones that can be bred into them, obviously. By the end of this playthrough. I can promise you that. Because everyone knows what comes at the end of a Soul Silver and Heart Gold playthrough, I would hope. It's kind of an important thing. Oh, I have to get off to talk to you? That's really stupid. Whatever. I didn't have to do that in Gen 1. At least I don't think. Did you have to do that? No, I thought you could just, like, swim right past him and it would work. Well, whatever. Let's take care of this Seadra with the Thunder. Thank you. For a second there, I actually thought that missed. It felt like that animation was delayed a little bit. It could have just been my eyes playing tricks on me. My eyes decided to run at a slower frame rate than normal. That's a weird thing to make an excuse for. No, frickin' no. My eyes decided to pull a PS3 Bayonetta. Ooh! Slight sick burn. Okay. And so how many more trainers do we frickin' have on this route? We got a few. I'm gonna kind of scout this route. We got 4. One of them's a birdie guy. And then, yep, then we reach the island. Okay, so 4 more trainers left in this battle. No. I'm gonna switch actually to Cynthia for this. And we're gonna reserve Zip for the bird keeper dude. Okay. Question is, did I become a fisherman because I'm patient, or did I get more patient because I'm a fisherman? From what I know from most fishermen, fishermen typically use fishing as a means of being therapeutic. So, like, it's kind of calming to get away from their usual hectic, chaotic life. So, usually yes, in most cases, fishermen try to become patient from fishing, but that's not always true, because if you've ever seen a fisherman rage, it happens. Oh, does it happen. And it's quite hilarious. I did not mean to keep Cynthia in. Frick. Okay, well, water flying type. Let's fight it out. Let's do it. Alright, let's see how much Razor Leaf does. This is a special defensive Pokemon anyway. It's a little bit physically defensive as well, but hopefully... there we go. Some good damage. Coolio. So one more Razor Leaf ought to do it, as long as it doesn't whiff, which there's always that possibility. Then there's also the possibility of confusion, of course. Ay. Thank you. Okay, well, glad that didn't really have any consequences to it. Mantine. Frickin' plane. Sea creature. Plane. Where's your Remoraid, huh? Aren't you supposed to always have a Remoraid with you? What the heck, dude? Give another Mantine a bad name. Alright, Oliver used Surf. And over this way. Cool. Alright, 2 more of these swimmers to fight, and then that one bird dude. Swimming is a full body exercise, so it's really good for building strength. It's very true, although... I don't know if I can actually ever say much for the physique of swimmers like all that often. Their physique is typically toned in a very gross, weird way. Not to discount anyone who enjoys swimming a lot, but that's just my personal opinion. Like, don't get me wrong. Yes, it's all upper body, but it's like your body actually looks like it was molded by the sea when you're a hardcore swimmer. Like, it's got like that weird ripply effect to it, and it's just. I mean. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. I very much respect really good swimmers. I have never. I'm an okay swimmer, but I've never been that good of a swimmer. I don't have a very good lung capacity, so I can't actually breathe underwater for very long. Like a minute. Like I can't even do like a full minute. Like ever. I can do maybe 30 seconds tops. I'm just not all that good at it. But granted, I do come from a childhood of being an asthmatic, but that aside, I do very much respect swimmers. I just, you know, I hate to break it to you, but most of you have very weird-looking physiques if you are hardcore swimmers. Just gotta say that right now. Same goes for bikers, though. Not as much, but very, well, I guess cyclers, I should say. Cyclists. Same with them. They very much are rocking that that skinny physique that doesn't really look all that toned at all. It's just fit, which I think even runners pull off better than cyclists do. But all that aside, let's just blade this Golduck and move on to our next prey. Critical, nice. Always happy to see that. Cynthia working her way up. Poliwhirl, huh? Well, I think I could probably get away with Giga Draining this thing and getting a one-shot out of it. It's only level 38, too. Pfft. Oh, Poliwhirl, you're so chubby looking. It's pretty adorable. Although, has anyone ever like looked at like a Poliwhirl's feet? Like, look at those feet. How does it stand on those? They are way too round to be stood upon. Like, that just seems strange to me. I don't really know how he pulls that off, but props to him, I suppose. I guess I gotta give him that. I mean, I guess I don't think I could manage it, but it's like, oh, you know. I guess I kind of see them as like the rollers on a rolling, like the wheels on a rolling chair. Like that's what they kind of are shaped like the swiveling wheels. It's a very silly comparison, but whatever. Speaking of silly. Here's the Doduo who's just sitting there like, oh gosh, kill me, and I'm gonna happily oblige for it, because man, granted, I think we talked about this. I mean, if this was the only existence it ever knew, it probably wouldn't be like that. It'd probably just like, I'm okay with it. The other guy's like, yeah, and then the one in the back's like, yeah, it's great. It's like, and the other one's like, well, I don't know if it's that great. It's like, yeah, it's great. Shut up, Fred. Your name's Fred too. Whatever. Shockwave your face. Zap you, birdie. Which, by the way, anyone ever, ever considered the fact that yes, Dodrio can learn fly? I still think that's one of the weirdest things to me. Like, I feel like it should be the one exception that just cannot learn fly. It's so weird. I don't know. Whatever. Actually, there is one exception to the flying type rule that cannot learn fly. Well, I mean, that's a fully evolved Pokemon, and that's Gyarados. I still to this day have no idea why flying isn't its typing, but they've maintained that. It's very, very strange, but it's still a thing. Still absolutely a thing. Like, I get you don't want to get a dragon, but give it dragon, but why flying? It can't make use of that in any way. There's no flying type move it can get same type attack bonus on. Why would you even? Why would you even do that? It's just so weird. It's like, because I understand dragon would make it overpowered, like much like Kingdra is, which is really only weak to dragon type moves, but at the same time, come on. Just at least make it pure water or something. Whatever. Cinnabar Island, everybody. We have made it officially. I'm going to stop off at the Pokemon Center. And then I'm going to end this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Soul Silver. I hope you've all enjoyed it very, very much. And I will see you all in the next one.